Hello. I had to represent Gohan, Blanco, and Cheetos Piccolo being they got immortalized. They're SH Figuarts now. Let's turn off the music. I'm gonna play my own music. I'm getting tired of hearing the same two tracks over and over. That's getting old. Alright. Yeah. Let me get my playlist up. Let's see here. Probably play this for a bit and then mess around on the deck. No, I just think it's funny. We're so out of ideas. But like Dragon Ball should have just like ended, but it makes too much money. You're going on too long, man. Guess it pays the bills. I think it's actually cool when an anime, like, actually ends, doesn't come back. A lot of times they bring it back, it just gets worse. It's not like Yu Yu Hakusho. Nope, they just ended it. It wasn't anymore. I think the worst example is Bleach. They just gave up on animating that. It's weird. There wasn't that much left. They're like just barely animating the rest of Bleach now. I think Bleach was like the biggest decline for like super big shonen stuff. It was like super popular for a while, but then they did like a year straight of filler and they couldn't recover. No one was watching. Seems like only Naruto can get away with that. Naruto was able to get away with it. Naruto did like a year of filler too in the anime, something like that. I don't know, the new Dragon Ball stuff, it feels like doesn't need to exist, but at the same time it's cool how they're like giving the characters that got power crept more attention. I like that part of it. Like the Resurrection of Frieza movie was pretty cool just because, you know, Krillin got to shine. Krillin used to be like not a joke in the meta, but then they just wanted it to be about Goku and Vegeta and like Trunks on the side. Nobody else was really relevant anymore. I liked that movie. That movie was alright. That was the last one I watched. I didn't watch anything before or after that. I think it's just because have anything left to do with Goku. They're out of things to do with Goku. That was the whole point of GT, was they basically said that, like, no, we don't have anything left to do with Goku. I mean, it's just people didn't like him turning back into a kid. I understand why they did that, even if people didn't like it. One Piece is pretty interesting because it's been the same series for like over 20 years. Dragon Ball is like the first and third entries are not that long. like the original Dragon Ball is like the second longest, but then Z has gone on forever. GT was, I think, it was only on for like a little over a year. A year and like 2 months. I feel like One Piece is just like inaccessible to watch though, because it's just watch or read. It's just too much of it. I think the games do a decent job of summarizing it. I watched the cutscenes in the first Pirate Warriors game. Just because a lot of my real life friends are like super into it, and I just can't get into stuff that's that long. I don't really watch anime to begin with anymore, but I try Slave Zero X. No, I gotta. Maybe we'll do that tonight. How is it? Is it any good? The trailer looked nice. I haven't seen much else of it yet, though. Yeah, I'm sure they'll fine-tune it. How you been doing this, Idiot? What have you been playing lately? I've been working on the Steam Deck videos, so I haven't been doing too much casual gaming, but I finished most of it today. Waiting for my friend to make the thumbnail, and might redo some of the footage because the gameplay wasn't that great. Yeah, I hear that game is pretty good. Like for a AAA game in 2023, it actually functions on launch, which is almost unheard of these days. AAA games are always buggy and broken, half-finished. They run bad on the PC. Props to that team, they actually delivered. I've never really even seen anything on Dead Space before, but a lot of people really have fond memories of it, so it's good to got a faithful remake that fucking works on launch, which is not something you get anymore. Expect a game to like not work these days. Pretty funny how they really destroyed Callisto Protocol, didn't they? Like, the game is better. Callisto Protocol was supposed to be like a spiritual successor to Dead Space, but people didn't like the game, and the PC port was horrendous. And then the Dead Space remake comes out, and it's actually like a really good game, and it actually works on launch, which you don't get that often with big budget games anymore. Pretty impressive. Body montage. Yeah, I might play some Hi-Fi Rush tonight, too. I'll make a little progress on this tonight, though. Apparently they wanted Callisto Protocol. They were expecting it to sell like 5 million copies, which is incredibly delusional. People don't get that hype for new IPs. You gotta have a pretty established franchise or get like super lucky. New job, congrats. I think they said Callisto Protocol sold like barely 1 million. They were expecting 5 million. They had to be aware when Dead Space Remake was coming out, right? Both like very similar style of game. Kind of claustrophobic horror with more of a combat focus than your average horror game. Why did they release so close? Even if the game actually turned out good, I think like most people would pick one or the other, would get both. They're only like barely 2 months apart. Very weird decision. Kind of like this game came out like the same month as Elden Ring. think anything's better than FromSoft games, but I can't blame people for picking Elden Ring over this. Elden Ring had an insane amount of hype around it. This game was pretty much just, it's cool to have a Final Fantasy game, but it's mostly just people shitposting memes. How many people, like, actually sat down and played it? Square kind of did the same thing that happened with Callisto Protocol and Dead Space. Put out a decent game, but put it next to, like, the big juggernaut that's super hyped. Elden Ring was like one of the biggest games of last year. It's like when Tales of the Abyss came out like the same month. I think it was like even the same week or something as Final Fantasy 12. Can tell you which one people were more excited for. It wasn't Tales of the Abyss. They were excited for FF12. More just Callisto is a brand new IP, so it's hard to get people on board to cough up like $70 for a new IP. I mean, there are instances of it happening, but generally people want some safety when they buy a freaking $70 game, you know. Want like some safety, like, you know, the game is at least made by people that have put out something decent before, that kind of thing. People like super aren't amped up to buy like AAA $70 game that has like no notoriety. I also do feel like if you world build too much in a new IP, it can kind of fail. Because it's like you're not sure if you're going to get another game, right? The Power Rangers movie is a pretty good example. They tried to do like cool origin story and stuff. The problem was that they made that movie thinking that they were going to get a sequel, but they didn't. So it ends up being a crappy tokusatsu movie because there's like barely any action in it. And that would have been fine, you know, Star Wars prequels were like that. Star Wars prequels are like that. The first one had like barely any action. It's mostly just politics and Anakin and like the pod racing and shit. But, you know, they obviously already knew that they were going to make 2 more. The problem with the Power Rangers movie is they thought that they made the same mistake as Callisto, trying to like set things up when it's not really a given that you could even have another game. It can definitely backfire when media does that. Like, oh, we're gonna set up all these cool plot threads, but then you know, we want people to be excited for the next one, but then the next one doesn't happen. So you're watching a lot of stuff that you're watching and reading, playing through a lot of stuff that might not ever get resolved. The Callisto had no chance because it just came out, even if it ended up not being a bad game, it had no chance. Just because it was close to the actual Dead Space remake. I mean, they're both like $70, so... That's a lot of money to spend on the same type of game, to the same type of game, in like a really short period of time. Yeah, this combo.
Not cool.
This is gonna suck, this stupid ailment duration. Make this not fun. I hate status effects. Most annoying thing in this game. Can't fucking do anything. It's obnoxious. I think status effects are the thing I hate the most in video games. One-sided. I want to see who the next boss is, though. I'll reset. Of course, the hitbox on that is massive. Annoying.
Sorry.
Give me a different boss. Didn't refresh the bosses. Come on, move! How'd I hate status effects, man? Every game would be better off without them. Fucking stupidest thing, man. He's getting hit, and you can't play the game anymore. It's not fun. Had to give me the worst trials. Most annoying thing to get is status effects. At least some good music's playing. Let's see who's next. Who's next? Great status effect. I can't move. Can't play the game anymore. This is like the worst fucking thing to get solo. There's nobody else to take aggro.
Sorry.
This sucks, man. I can't continue until I do this. Stupid fucking status effects are awful. Fun ruiner. Come on.
Not cool.
There's 5 bosses, but every time I get hit, they put status effects on. Stupid shit. I hate it. Yeah, abandon my attempt. I don't want to do it. Give me any other trial, but fucking status effects. This basically means if you get hit, you just die. You're just one shot. There's no one on to help me either. Look at this, man. It could have given me any of this other stuff. I would have just plowed through it. Yeah, it's like the worst possible stuff to get. I'll try like one more time, and I'm just gonna play something else. I don't feel like being tilted. Should just remove that trial. It's no fun. You get hit by something with an insane hitbox, and then you just have a billion status effects on. I wish you could like refresh this or something. Give me something fun. Something actually fun to work around, and not just you get touched once. Especially with my build, it's like the worst matchup. It's gonna give me the same boss. Of course. Great fun. Great fun. Stuck here forever. Can't move. Need to make status effects illegal. Worst fucking thing in games. I swear. Why do we need them? They're never fun. They never work on the enemies. That's what I hate about them. It's always just, they can just annoy you and make you frustrated. But you can't do it to them. That's what I hate about status effects in every game. It's either that or it does work, but the diminishing returns kick in. And you can't, like, build around it. That was the problem in Neo as well. Neo was like, yeah, you can apply the status to them, like, twice. And then you can't do it again. Yeah, that's fair. It lasts for like 2 seconds. If they do it to you, it lasts like an hour. Ah, this is just not fun at all. I don't want to do this. Anti-fun. It better not make me reset. Okay, it didn't. I want to wait till I have help with this. This is just not fun. Stupid how it forces you to do it. It gives you, like, the worst thing. Yeah, I don't feel like being pissed off tonight. I'm gonna try to make a room. Maybe somebody will join. I'm just gonna get pissed off and annoyed. I don't really want to do that tonight. Can take the bosses down fine. It's just so frustrating and annoying and not fun. Gotta ruin a good thing by putting in fucking status effects. I'm about to just play something else. Another one. Suffer ailment when taking damage, so you can't play the game. Are there any games where status effects actually fucking work on bosses? It's like actually viable. I don't mean turn-based games either. Those are like the only exception. Turn-based games balance out status effects way more than stuff like this. It always feels so artificial and one-sided. It's like they're too scared to make it, like, actually, viable in a lot of games. So, they just make it so you either can't apply it at all, or you do and it lasts, like, 2 seconds. I've played countless games like that. One exception I can think of is Tales of Xillia 1. Status effects were really busted in that game. You could stack burn on a boss and just run away, and they would take like insane damage like literally every second. It's like the most broken thing. But looking back, that was like the coolest thing about that game's battle system. Is you actually get to annoy and frustrate the enemy with the status effects. In most games, it's always the other way around. They don't want you to have fun with it. They want you to be annoyed. They nerfed that in Xillia too, but in the first one, it was very viable to just like the first spell that you get, Fireball. You would just level it up until you can do it like 9 times. It pretty much would always proc. And then you could just run away. That game sucks, but that was like the one thing that it really got right. It actually felt like being a ranged caster and like actually applying status effects was viable. I don't know, it's weird. It's like status effects pretty much come from like turn-based games, but like as soon as we started making action games and then we put status effects into them, they just became more of a nuisance than like actually something that adds depth or strategy. So I've played a lot of games where status effects are just super annoying to deal with, but they don't give you anything in return. That's why I need to play Neo: The World Ends With You. I hear that game lets you actually go wild with the status effects and like actually does something. It feels more balanced. I feel like Neo tried to do it, but the diminishing return system just makes it so unless you do a ton of damage, the fight's gonna be front-loaded with actually applying the status, and then past like the first minute of the fight, you can't apply it anymore. It's weird how like nobody can really get that kind of thing right. I don't think I want to play this anymore tonight. I think I'm just going to play something else. I'm kind of going to be stuck there. I don't feel like being frustrated tonight. I've been working really hard on the channel. I don't need to be putting myself through that stress. So, sorry to anybody who wanted to see more of that. Not tonight. Getting better at managing when I get pissed off at games and just stopping. We're not doing any more of that tonight. Let's see what else we got here. I'm definitely capable of doing it, but I could already tell I was getting really annoyed, so I don't want to put up with that tonight. Sucks. Let me see if I can find a Tales of Xillia speedrun, and you guys can see, like, how a video game works when the status effects actually aren't so weighted towards the enemies. That game is, like, the most busted status effects. Let's see if I can find it. I see. I found the speedrun. Just gotta find when they start spamming Fireball. It's when like Rowan joins the party. found it. Alright, here we go. Let me make a source for this. I want people to visualize what I'm talking about instead of me just rambling. I got a window here. There we go. Actually, we'll make a better one. We'll make a better one. There we go.
I warn you, he's quite strong like this. Can't understand a word he's saying, though. No matter, dinner just sounds good enough. Once we're all finished with you.
No, it's not proc yet. It's gonna proc soon. Any minute now. Get roasted. Magic was the most broken thing in this game. Melee combat sucked. Mostly just because they tech out of combos. You can't really combo them per se. This game does have really nice animation canceling and stuff, so it's not that you are unsafe, it's just that the way that the AI works is after they're hit like 8 times, they will do like a can burst. What's happening here is she keeps trying to burst, but because there's nobody in melee range, she just stands there. She gets comboed to death.
As mana dramatically increased, there can be
there's
only
there's
one
not an
reason,
actual
a
combo
booster.
going on.
I won't
Let's
let
see if I can find another fight. The Terra Bronc. This game is so stupid. Look at how much damage he's taking from being burned. Pretty much just run in a circle and kill him like that. It's the lamest Tails speedrun. It's like the only thing that's viable.
Alright, we beat the king!
Alright, you did it, yeah.
That makes me the new ruler. Should we call you queen? If only I could use more arts like you.
Yes, the same
a
one.
little. Yes, only twice.
The likes of you will not stop.
This is pretty much the whole speedrun. They wanted to prevent people from doing long combos, but this is the alternative. He's still being comboed. The meter doesn't go up, but he can't move. Every time he tries to move, he bursts. And then by the time he gets out of his burst animation, he's just put back in it again. The fact that the combo meter doesn't go up is irrelevant.
Noctigal, you.
Oh, there's some Tails history for you. Lamest Tails speedrun. I don't understand what they were trying to do with that game. Like, it's like it takes more skill to do a combo than it does to do that, but they made it so you can't do anything else but that. It just takes longer, and more annoying. That game definitely deserves credit for making status effects for the player like, actually do something. Controller's not working, what happened?
Look who's back. Andy's got a friend? Thanks to 808, Chai's got a new skill up his sleeve. A beat hit. It's a timing-based bonus attack at the end of a combo. On the last hit, watch for the timing circle and press any attack button to land it. Talk is cheap. Let's try it out. Going pro! To land a beat hit, listen to the countdown or look for the two circles overlapping to nail perfect timing. Try a beat hit with your heavy combo. You're on your own with this one.
This is awesome!
Beat hits are key for doing strong combos and damage, so don't forget to feel that beat.
808, was it? I think we got something going on here. Hey, so offer reconsidered, but I'm gonna borrow your cat for a little bit.
What? Why?
Hey, you wanted to help, right? Don't worry, it's just till I get out of here.
You better not run off with her.
Bring it on. You ready for more?
Well, that looks like all of them.
Maybe things aren't so bad after all.
Okay.
Let's go.
Being cocky isn't gonna get you out of here.
The best solution is the most obvious.
That's wrong and terrible advice. You're wanted. We need to outsmart them.
Well, then I'll fight my way out.
Are you an idiot? That's literally the opposite of outsmarting them.
Reminder, to compensate for added Project Armstrong flow, a new day of the week was added. Please note on this additional day of the week, working is mandatory.
shortcut.
Yeah, sure.
Whoa, this campus is huge. It's more like a city.
The perks of being the world's leading tech company. Vandalay likes to show off.
Yeah, I bought it on.
For what they're hiding.
I bought it
you like
on
digging up
Steam
secrets.
so I could play on the
How
deck.
about telling me your name?
If it took you this long to ask, you can wait a bit longer.
I'm Chai, by the way.
Chai? Alright.
You gotta learn one thing about me is I'm a perfectionist. I have a perfectionist personality, so I get like really frustrated when I can't get something right away. I played through the second level of this offline on the Game Pass version. I was actually having a lot of fun. That's why like sometimes I don't stream. I don't stream myself playing new games because sometimes I get too frustrated, or I'm like not sure if I'm gonna stick with it. I'd rather flush a game in private than like, get people's hopes up that I'm gonna make content than I don't have. Because I've done that before.
Wow, a lot of shortcuts around here.
But yeah, this game is cool. There's a lot of mechanics I didn't try too, so yeah, it's worth $30. Works perfect on the deck too. Probably a system seller for a lot of people.
Battery production activated. Don't touch the red lasers. Obviously.
Yeah, I don't want to play any more Stranger in Paradise tonight. It's not a fun null void. Probably get somebody from the Discord to help me. The thing I'm trying to improve this year is when I get frustrated in games, I just stop
I wouldn't
playing.
touch that. Well, you're not dead. That's a plus.
I'm getting better at that.
The
I can be
opposite,
stubborn. That's the other
actually.
thing about me when
Feels like I'm
my character flaws
powered
is
808 is showing me you've got a
I
lot
don't
of
give
energy
up to a
stored up in
fault.
your arm.
I'll
How
keep
about
going
letting it
until
out?
I get like more and more frustrated. I don't really want to do that anymore.
Please don't explode.
Usually with me, I get pissed off at something. I come back to it like the next day or in a couple hours, and I just figure it out. Not just gaming stuff either, like non-gaming stuff too. I get like really annoyed. Just like, I'll just come back to it later and fix it. I'm more than capable of doing that fight I was stuck on. I just don't feel like getting tilted tonight at all. It's not worth it.
Found him! Wrecker wants him wasted. So let's waste him.
Yeah, people seem to really like this game. It's probably not for everybody, but it's cool that something completely original like this that has not been done before is popular. The only thing I don't like about this game's success is that people think they can just shadow drop a game and then it'll be successful just because this game did it. It's just made by very talented people. It's not the normal stuff they make. They're known for making like
Not
horror
bad at
games.
all.
Horror games with like more of a combat focus. They're not known for rhythm character action games. They're really going out of their comfort zone. I just don't want people to make mistakes like that. Like don't shadow drop your game. This game is an exception. It came out of nowhere and it's something original in a time when a lot of big games are all the same.
Three, two, one, go!
People are getting tired of like Ubisoft open world games and stuff. They're getting tired of battle royales and stuff. But yeah, a lot of people are gonna try to do that. Like, hey, here's our game right now. It's like, it's not a recipe to success. There was a good tweet about this earlier today. But like, yeah, don't do that. Don't copy this game.
Uh-oh. Power's out. Generator looks busted.
Could you fix it? Any tools nearby?
Tools? I got a better idea. And the beat goes on.
No, it needs to not be 10 years in advance, but marketing is important. It's just usually stuff that's shadow dropped is not super high quality like this. It's usually like smaller games. You know, people are excited like, hey, you can play this right now, right after we advertise this to you, but they're usually not like super cool stuff like this. There's stuff that I usually like. When they shadow drop like the Capcom beat 'em up bundle, I was excited for that, but I don't expect like normal mainstream gamers to be super hyped for that. Play old games again, but yeah, DMC5 had a fair enough marketing period. It wasn't like 10 years. It was actually exciting waiting for that game because it wasn't that far off.
Combining those heavy and light attacks for even more combos and beat hits. Now's the time to try it out.
Almost out of here.
You point that out. I'm also really tired of when they announce a game and they have no gameplay. It's just like CG.
This will be easy.
I'm really sick of that. I get that games take a long time to make. Like, our standards have gone up and stuff, but like, don't show me the game unless it's ready. To at least show gameplay. I can't get hyped for that anymore. I've learned my lesson. I've been disappointed by stuff like that.
Hey, look! Exit! Told you this was easy.
That's bait, idiot. They're clearly expecting you.
With what? Nothing I can't handle. Let's rock, big boy.
Bring it!
Chai, his hands are extra sensitive for, inspecting.
Weird way to say hit them, but okay.
Try and dodge this!
Wait, did I not turn on the streamer mode? How do they have to have real music? I can't stand that shit. Makes me paranoid when they have vocal music. So anxious about that. I don't want real music. Where's the streamer mode? Makes me fucking anxious. I hate it. Okay, it is on. Alright. Just making sure. I hate that. Just make your own music. That's why I get triggered when I get anxious streaming. No, just put me back where I was. Good. Convenient. I hear somebody singing and I'm worried it's gonna be licensed. And get in trouble. They care that my 3 viewer stream is streaming their song.
Chai, his hands are extra sensitive for, inspecting.
Weird way to say hit them, but okay.
Get out of there! Stand down, Chai. Go get him. Get him, Chai.
Here we go.
You almost got him.
I can see that.
you don't understand content creator anxiety. Anybody sings anything in a video game, and you're gonna get copyright struck. I'm relatively protected because I stream on here. Relatively protected because I stream on here, but I try to avoid it.
Are you scared?
We're gonna watch the cutscenes for this, but I'm getting back to where I was, so
I am.
in case you're wondering, the cutscenes in this are awesome. I'm not skipping them to be dismissive. It's just I got to the second
Well,
boss.
by the way,
I got to the third level, and then I bought the game on Game Pass, and I guess the saves are in a different format, so I had to start from scratch.
I'm not.
Yeah, I've seen all this, so
I set up a shop for you.
after the
Here
second
you can
level,
learn new
we'll
attacks.
start
You can
watching
use
the
them
cutscenes
just by
again.
buying them. Here's your chance to learn new special attacks. Each attack requires a certain amount of reverb gauge, so make sure you have enough before buying. Also, special attacks need to be equipped. You can't just use them all.
I see. So I'll just slot in my attack, and I'm good to go.
And finally, here are items for some permanent upgrades.
What's this?
I've got an idea for something, but let's just say it's still in pre-pro.
How are you doing all this with gears?
Don't underestimate me. I can do more than you think.
All right. Let me see what you got. Normally not a cat guy, but I'm digging this.
Very relatable. Alright, well, I don't feel like doing
Maybe I'll
another
chill out
level
here
on this
for a
because it
little bit
takes like an
longer.
hour. This game has really long levels. Yeah, it works perfectly on the Steam Deck. It feels like... I mean, we don't really know anything about the development of that game because they just shadow dropped it, but it feels like they like planned that game with the Steam Deck. Maybe they wanted it to be like a system seller or something, because it works perfectly. You don't even have to tweak anything. Those are like the best Steam Deck games that just like turn on and work. Doom Eternal is one of them. Hi-Fi Rush, the game I was just playing. There's a couple others I tried as well. I didn't even have to go into the options. Like it just worked right away. But yeah, I'll probably play through most of that on the deck, actually. I mean, it kind of goes without saying that something that's half rhythm game has to have like perfect frame rate. But rhythm game is dropping frames, and it kind of doesn't work. Alright, I feel like doing anything else tonight. I'm kind of leaning towards no. I've been working on the channel like all day, so let's see what else we got here. I guess I'll try Xelia 2 on Steam Deck. That'll be the last thing I do tonight. Let me go ahead and hook the deck up. I think we can go without the charger. I'm only going to be playing for a few minutes. I don't feel like setting it up. Just going to hook the adapter up and try this out. Actually, I gotta get to the game first, Ray. I forgot about that. The touchscreen interface doesn't work when you're in dock mode. So give me a moment here. Hello, how you doing, man? You came in at the end of the stream. I'm pretty tired. I actually didn't sleep as much as I normally do today. Been working on this Steam Deck video. I'm about to hook up the deck right now. I'm just waiting for the game to load. Bear with me here. Yeah, I'm not going to be on as late tonight. I'm actually getting kind of tired. I've been working on this video for, like, pretty much the past week. It's been like a week straight working on this video. The actual process of recording only took a few hours, but downloading and testing the games and setting everything up takes a long time. Alright, now the game's not wanting to load. Having a low success rate with getting this game to load. Bear with me here. Sorry for the dead air. Yeah, I really like it. It was worth the money. It's just making a video of all the best stuff to play on it is a very exhausting process. Hours and hours and hours of work. I'll probably work on it for like one more day when I wake up in the morning. I'll do like maybe fit a couple more games in there. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is good for like one playthrough. In my opinion. It's good for like one playthrough. It doesn't hold up. The end game grind is really boring in that game. First playthrough is awesome just because there's all the fan service. They have like the X-Men are in the game and everything, and the story is pretty fun. And you keep like unlocking characters and stuff, but the end game and the DLC is pretty weak in my opinion. The combat doesn't have any depth. The characters are pretty much all the same, and the loot is really boring. So I got a good 60 hours out of it. Then I got bored of it. There's just not enough meat in that game, but it's worth one playthrough, I'd say. If you can get it on sale. It looks like it has a lot of content, but it really doesn't. The action RPG aspect of that game is really, really bare bones, kind of devoid of depth, so... Do you have 60 frames? No. That game is a slideshow, so if you're sensitive to frame rate, do not play that game. The frame rate is terrible. I wasn't going to mention that, but since you mentioned it, yes, the frame rate is ass. It barely runs. I had fun enough with it to play it for a couple of dozen hours and look past that, but there's a lot of other problems with that game. It just gets old fast. There's not a lot to really keep you playing. The DLC was pretty lackluster. They added more characters and stuff, but the game is still kind of just not that interesting to play. Okay, this game is like not wanting to load. It's starting to really piss me off. Hangs on this white screen constantly. Let me look this up. On emulator, yeah, there's a patch. If you wanna do that. I guess the rip of this I've got is not working. It's weird. It worked like a while ago. I didn't change anything. What the hell, man? Alright, might have to just scrap my plans tonight. It's an easy thing to fix, but it's not going to happen this stream. It's already too late. It's already 1 in the morning. Let's see if I can find the actual undub for this. Maybe I'll set that up tonight. I'm gonna look for it right now. I'm a good boy. I don't pirate games, really. I don't really pirate games, man. Games are cheap enough, I don't feel like I have to. Only thing I pirate is just old-ass games you can't buy anymore. I, I try to keep it legit as I work with developers and stuff, so I can't really be pirating games that are still being sold. But, yeah. Oh, it did work. Cool. Hallelujah. Alright, give me a moment here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's sites you can find Switch games. I don't know what they are. I don't trust them myself. You're welcome to do that at your own discretion. I don't think my capture card's hooked up. Hold on. Oh, get rid of the licensed music, please! God damn it! Stop singing! Shut up. Why is it not skipping? It's fucking working. God damn it. I can't stop it. Ugh! God, I hate licensed music. Stop doing it. Damn it, the control's not fucking working. Get a stupid copyright strike now. Ugh! Get off the screen! I'm so damn anxious. I hate copyrighted music. Now I have to load the damn game again. This stupid controller didn't work. Now I'm gonna get copyright struck because it's stupid music. So annoying. Make your own damn music. Stop using licensed stuff. It triggers me. So anxiety inducing. The button wouldn't work. I couldn't skip it. Now it's not working at all. This is pissing me off. Every time I want to do something, it just like stops working. Work. I'm gonna get a copyright claim because it's stupid music. I don't want. Now it's not working at all. Come on. It works fine when I'm not recording or streaming. As soon as I want to stream it, it stops working. Really stupid. Why does the game not want to load? This is really getting on my nerves. Just work. As soon as I start to have people actually watching, it doesn't want to work. Just freaks out for no reason. Stupid. It's fine before. I didn't change anything. Come on, load! Fucking A, man. Work! Ever since the thing updated, it just will not work anymore. This is driving me fucking insane. Just work! Why does it only work sometimes? The time I get it to work, the controller stopped working. And this stupid copyrighted music started playing. And wouldn't let me skip it. It's pissing me the fuck off. Just work. You never fix anything on this damn emulator. It's always broken. It gives a fuck about stupid Call of Duty or whatever normie game they're trying to emulate. Fuck that. Fix the stuff we can't buy anymore.